His name was David. He was a neighborhood bully, and after years of getting pushed around, I finally lost it. He pushed me down one too many times. I get up, I punch him right in the nose. I didn't stand by to see the outcome. I took off running for home as quick as I could. Get home, slam the door, I lock it. My mom hears all the commotion and asks what's going on. I then share with her what had happened. And after I calmed down and my mom sitting me down and really sharing, Chace, you blew it. You had the opportunity there and you allowed your anger to get the best of you, and you're wrong. You need to go apologize to David. So reluctantly, I go down, knock on his door, and I say, David, I'm sorry. Well, hey, my name's Chace Steeves. I'm one of the associate pastors at the Fallbrook campus, and I love this series we're in the Daily Dose about life groups and about community and the value of them. And there's so many benefits to them. We've already heard this week. You're going to hear next week the value of opening God's word and studying it together, the value of supporting one another in struggles, the value of praying with each other and doing life. And we're going to have a lot of fun along the way. Today, I want to share another one of those benefits, and that's this idea that I show the light of Jesus more when I'm in a life group. And it is this simple idea that can oftentimes be really difficult, is being in a group has challenged and encouraged me to show the forgiveness Jesus gave me to others. It's this verse in Matthew 18 where it says, then Peter came to Jesus and asked, Lord, how many times shall I forgive my brother or sister who sins against me? Up to 7 times? And I love Peter there because he thought he's being A+ Christian. I'm going to say 7 when the norm is 3. But Jesus answers, no, not 7 times, but 70 times 7 times. Man, I've loved this series that we've been in as a church. And Chris and Larry have done such a good job of showing how important it is to show love to the world and also to brothers and sisters. I think a real practical way to do that is we show the forgiveness Jesus gave us to other people. What an opportunity that we have to be a light for Jesus. So back to the David story. I muster up the courage, go down, I knock on the door, and I say, David, I'm sorry. What I did wasn't right. I allowed the anger to get the best of me. Will you forgive me? What I thought was going to be a punch in the face and I'm come back black and blue, he didn't know what to do. He stood there and finally said, just get out of here. I walked up to the house, one, excited I didn't get beat up. Second, thinking, wow, how profound that was for him. I shocked him. He didn't know what to do. And I think that's so cool that as we as believers are a light to this world, we act not like the world acts, but as Jesus wants us to. And what I would call just a seed of forgiveness, how powerful that was in that situation. I reached out to David's brother a couple years back, ran into him at the store, and said, hey, how's David doing? He said, oh, he's a follower of Jesus now. Now, I don't know if that had anything to do with that moment I had, but I do know that that was a seed of forgiveness that somehow God used to be a part of his testimony. For some of us, you're thinking, Chace, this is really hard. That's scary. I don't want to do it. Do you know how bad that person has hurt me? Can I just say I get that? But can I remind us of the love that Jesus gave and how much he forgave you of your sin? I love this quote Albert Tate says. He's a pastor up in LA. He says, we Christians are called to be the light of the world. You put us all in one room, we're just going to go blind. And I love that, but let me take it one step further. Imagine on a Wednesday night, Thursday night, whenever you're doing group, that light is going to be bright in there. Our hope is you're going to radiate that light when you go back into the world. Your battery is going to be a little bit more charged, and you're going to be able to make an impact for the gospel with everyone you come in contact with. Life groups has the potential to impact not just your family, but your spouse, your kids, your neighbors, your coworkers. The world desperately needs to see the light, and a real practical way to do that is we're going to show forgiveness to those who have wronged us, and we're going to ask forgiveness when we've wronged someone else. You're sitting here thinking, and I know you are, that sounds hard, that sounds scary. Can I say welcome to the club? But I'm happy I'm not doing that alone. I'm grateful I've got a group of 12 around me that are encouraging me to live more like Jesus, be a light to this community. If you're not in a group, what are you waiting for? Sign up today. You will not regret it. I love y'all. We'll see you again soon.